Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to make this amazing crochet beanie hat for you. This hat is a bottom-up hat and it's made for adult size. For making this hat, I used a category 3 yarn and number 4 millimeters hook for the brim and number 4.5 millimeters hook for the body. This hat has a beautiful waving texture, as you can see, and you can make it easily for other sizes. If you're ready, let's get started. I'm going to start the work with smaller hook, number 4 millimeters hook. So make a slip knot and make 12 chains. Then start the first row of the brim, skip the first chain and go to the second chain and make 1 half double crochet into that. Again, make 1 half double crochet into the next chain, 1 half double crochet into the next, and we're going to make 1 half double crochet into each chain across. Row 1 is finished and now we have 11 half double crochets in total, 1 less than the beginning chains. Start row 2 with making 1 chain and then turn the work. In this row, we're going to make 1 half double crochet into each stitch of previous row. But the first stitch is made under 2 loops of the stitch of previous round. And the next stitches are made into the back loop of each stitch of previous row. Insert the hook into the back loop and make 1 half double crochet. Again, yarn over, insert the hook into the back loop, not under 2 loops. Here. And make 1 back loop only half double crochet. Again, go to the back loop of the next stitch and make 1 half double crochet into that. And continue this work to reach the last stitch. And when we reach the last stitch, we're gonna make 1 half double crochet under 2 loops of that, such as this beginning stitch. So yarn over and insert the hook under these 2 loops of the last stitch. Don't ignore this stitch at the end of the row and make 1 half double crochet under 2 loops of that. And again, in this row we have 11 half double crochets, 1 usual half double crochet, 9 back loop only half double crochets, and again 1 half double crochet. For starting row 3, make a chain, turn the work and repeat row 2. Make 1 half double crochet under 2 loops of the beginning stitch, and after that make 1 back loop only half double crochet into each of next half double crochets. Insert the hook into the back loop of each stitch and make 1 half double crochet. For making the last stitch, go under 2 loops of the last stitch of previous row and make 1 half double crochet into that, such as beginning stitch. And now we have 11 stitches again, such as previous rows. Count the number of stitches at the end of each row. And then we should repeat this row again, row 2. Actually, we're going to make a long band with repeating this row so that the length of this band reaches the desired circumference of the head. So make a chain at the beginning of each row, turn the work, and repeat row 2 with making 1 half double crochet here under 2 loops, 1 half double crochet into the back loop of next middle stitches, and 1 half double crochet under 2 loops of the last stitch. And again, repeat this work for next rows and continue making these rows in a multiple of 4. I will continue this sequence and then I'll come back. Okay, I made 52 rows of half double crochets in total, and now the length of my band has reached desired circumference of my head. And now I'm going to join these two edges together, so put them side to side and make a chain. And after that, join each stitch of last row to the front stitch from row 1. Insert a hook under these two loops of the first stitch of last row and then go to the front stitch from row 1 and make a slip stitch. Again, insert a hook under these two loops of the next stitch of last row and go to the remaining loop of the front stitch and join them together with slip stitch. One more time. Join next stitch of last row to the front stitch from row 1 with one slip stitch. And continue this work. We should join all stitches of the last row to the remaining loop of the front stitch from row 1 and repeat this work until reach the end. Now this is the last stitch of last round. Don't ignore that and join that to the last stitch from row 1. And then after joining all stitches together, turn the work to the other side. And now these slip stitches are placed inside of the hat. And our brim is ready. And now I'm going to start the body of the hat. But before starting the body, remove the hook and continue the work with larger hook. Make a chain and then make one single crochet into this joining space. After that, make one single crochet at top of this first row under these two loops of the last stitch of that. Then make one single crochet into this hole at top of this vertical bar here and hide the tail through the work. Then make one single crochet at top of next row here and hide the tail. One single crochet at top of the second row of the brim. Make one single crochet under these two loops of the last stitch. And after that, make one single crochet into this hole here at top of this vertical bar. Actually, for each two rows of the brim, we should have 3 single crochets. Again, repeat the work. One single crochet at top of next row, one single crochet at top of next row, and one single crochet at top of this vertical bar after these 2 rows. And continue these 3 stitches. One single crochet into the next stitch, one single crochet at top of next row, and one single crochet at top of this vertical bar, and repeat this sequence until you reach the end. Now I'm at the end of round 1 and I have 78 stitches in total around the edge of the brim. Don't make any stitch at top of this last row of the brim because we made the beginning stitch into this joining space instead of this space. Now make one slip stitch at top of the beginning single crochet and make a chain and then turn the work to the wrong side of the hat. And we're gonna start the second round in this direction, the opposite direction of previous round. So make one single crochet into the same stitch, this slip stitch here, and after that make one single crochet at top of each single crochet of previous round and continue this work to reach the end. Now at the end of round 2, make one single crochet at top of the last stitch and ignore this stitch, this beginning single crochet of previous round, because we made the first stitch into the slip stitch instead of this single crochet. Make one slip stitch into the first single crochet, and now we have 78 stitches again. Start round 3 with one chain and then turn the work to the right side of the beanie hat. Again, make 1 single crochet into the joining slip stitch of previous round, and after that make 1, 2 and 3 chains, and then make 1 cluster stitch into the same stitch. Yarn over, insert the hook into the same stitch where we made the beginning single crochet, pull up a loop and yarn over, pull through 2. Don't complete this double crochet. Again, yarn over, go to the same stitch and pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2. One more time, yarn over, pull up a loop from the same stitch, yarn over, pull through 2. And for last time, repeat this work and make 1 incomplete double crochet into the same stitch. And now we have 4 incomplete double crochets and 5 loops on the hook. Yarn over, pull through all of them. And this is our first cluster. After that, skip 1, 2 and 3 stitches and go to the next stitch and make 1 single crochet into that, 1 single crochet into the next, and 1 single crochet into the next stitch. Then make 3 chains and 1 cluster stitch into the same stitch where we made this last single crochet, 1 incomplete double crochet, 2, 3 and 4. Now we have 5 loops on the hook, yarn over, pull through all of them and repeat this sequence. Skip 1, 2, 3 stitches, make 1 single crochet into each of next 3 stitches, and then make 3 chains and 1 cluster stitch into the base of the last single crochet just made. 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5 loops on the hook, yarn over, pull through all of them. And continue this sequence. Skip 3 stitches, make 1 single crochet into the next 3 stitches, then chain 3 and 1 cluster into the last stitch, the base of the 3rd single crochet, and repeat this sequence until you reach the end. Okay, now after making the last cluster stitch, skip next 3 stitches and then make 1 single crochet into these 2 single crochets and skip this last single crochet or this beginning single crochet of previous round because we made the beginning stitch into the slip stitch instead of this stitch, and then make 1 slip stitch at top of this beginning single crochet, and now we have 3 stitches in this part such as other parts, 2 at the end and 1 at the beginning. Round 3 is finished and we have 13 groups of 3 single crochets, 3 chains and 1 cluster. And this is our work at the end of round 3. Start round 4 with making 1 chain and then turn the work to the wrong side and make 1 single crochet into this slip stitch, 1 single crochet into each of next 2 single crochets. Then skip this cluster stitch and go to the chain 3 space and make 3 single crochets into that. Again, 1 single crochet at top of each of next 3 single crochets. Skip the cluster stitch and make 3 single crochets into the chain 3 space and repeat this sequence. In this round, we should work 1 single crochet at top of each single crochet of previous round and skip all of cluster stitches and then make 3 single crochets into the chain 3 space. Continue until you reach the end. Round 4 is finished. Make 1 slip stitch into the beginning single crochet, then make a chain and turn the work to the right side, and after that make 1 single crochet into the slip stitch here and then make 1 single crochet at top of each stitch of previous round. In this round, round 5, we should work 1 single crochet at top of each single crochet, and after that at the end of round 5 again turn the work to the other side, to the wrong side of the hat, and repeat this round. Make 1 single crochet at top of each single crochet of round 5. Actually, after making this round of single crochet and cluster stitches, we should have 30 rounds of single crochet. So I will continue this work until the end, and at the end I will turn the work to the wrong side of the hat and then repeat this round for round 6. Make 1 single crochet into each stitch, and then I'll come back. Okay, now I'm at the end of round 6, and we should skip this stitch, this beginning stitch of previous round, because we made the beginning stitch of the same round into the joining slip stitch, not here. Okay, in each round start the work from the joining slip stitch and skip the last stitch. Make a slip stitch into the first single crochet, and then turn the work to the right side, and after that go to the next stitch, not this slip stitch. Go to the next stitch and make 1 slip stitch here, because we're going to start round 7 from this stitch, not from this beginning slip stitch. Okay, make 1 chain and 1 single crochet into the same stitch, then make 1 single crochet into each of next 2 stitches, and after that chain 3 and 1 cluster stitch into the same stitch. 1, 2, 3 and 4, and yarn over, pull through all 7 loops on the hook, skip 1, 2 and 3 stitches and go to the next stitch and make 1 single crochet. And in this round the cluster stitch is placed between these 2 clusters of round 3. After this single crochet, make 1 single crochet into each of next 2 single crochets to have 3 in total. Then chain 3, make 1 cluster into the base of the last single crochet just made. Make 4 incomplete double crochets into the same stitch and yarn over, pull through all 7 loops. Yarn over, pull through all 5 loops on the hook. Skip 1, 2 and 3 stitches. 1, 2 and 3 single crochets, 1, 2 and 3 chains, and 1 cluster stitch into the same stitch where we made the last single crochet. And again, skip next 3 stitches and 1 single crochet into the next 3, and continue this sequence until reach the end. In this round, each group of 3 single crochets, chain 3 and 1 cluster is placed between 2 groups of round 3, and after making the last group, skip last 2 stitches of the round, and now we have 3 skipped stitches, 2 at the end and 1 at the beginning, and make 1 slip stitch into the beginning single crochet, and round 7 is finished. And this is our work. For starting round 8, make a chain, turn the work to the wrong side and make 1 single crochet into this joining slip stitch, then skip this cluster stitch, go to the chain 3 space and work 3 single crochets into that. After that, 1 single crochet at top of next 3 single crochets, skip next cluster, go to the chain 3 space and work 3 single crochets into the chain 3 space, and continue this sequence until the end of the round. At the end, make 1 single crochet into the last 2 stitches of the round and skip this stitch. Make 1 slip stitch into the beginning single crochet, then make a chain, turn the work to the right side to start round 9. And in this round, we should work 1 single crochet at top of each of these single crochets of previous round. Start from here, from this beginning slip stitch, make 1 single crochet into that, Then make 1 single crochet at top of each of next single crochets. Continue until the end. After making 1 slip stitch into the beginning single crochet, round 9 is finished, and this is our work at the end of these 9 rounds. And then we should repeat round 2 round of single crochets, and round 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. Actually, we're gonna repeat these 8 rounds from round 2 to round 9. And at the end of each round, we should turn the work to the other side and continue working these 8 rounds from round 2 to round 9 to reach desired height for the beanie hat. I repeated those 8 rounds, ending with round 5. And now the height of my hat has reached 20 centimeters. I'm going to measure the height of the hat. It's 20 centimeters. And now I'm ready to start the crown of the hat. So decrease the number of stitches in each round. Start the first round of the crown by making 1 chain and turn the work to the wrong side of the hat. After that, make 1 single crochet into the joining slip stitch under 2 loops of that. Okay. After that, make 1 single crochet into the next 2 stitches, and then decrease the next 2 stitches together. Pull up a loop from the next and pull a loop from the next stitch, and yarn over, pull through these 3 loops on the hook, and then make 1 single crochet into the next stitch. And repeat these 5 stitches. 1, 2, 3, 1 decrease over next 2 stitches, and 1 single crochet. And continue until reach the end of the round. At the end of the first round of the crown, we have 65 stitches. Make 1 slip stitch into the beginning stitch, and then without chaining, turn the work to the right side and skip this slip stitch. Go to the next single crochet and make 1 slip stitch into that, and start the second round of the crown from here with making 1 chain, and then make 1 single crochet into the same stitch and 1 single crochet into each of next 2 stitches. And after that, make 2 chains instead of 3 chains, and 1 cluster stitch with 3 incomplete double crochets instead of 4 incomplete double crochets. 1, 2, and 3. And yarn over, pull through 4 loops on the hook, and this is our repeat. 3 single crochets and 2 chains and 1 cluster into the base of the last single crochet. After that, skip next 2 stitches only. Go to the next stitch, make 1 single crochet into that, 1 into the next, and 1 into the next. Chain 2 and 1 cluster into the same stitch with 3 incomplete double crochets, 2 and 3. Yarn over, pull through 4 loops on the hook and skip 1 and 2 stitches only instead of 3. Make 1 single crochet into the next and continue this sequence. 3 single crochets, chain 2, 1 cluster into the same stitch into the last single crochet just made, and again skip next 2 stitches, and continue this sequence until reach the end of round 2. After making last group, skip this stitch, the last stitch, and we have 2 skipped stitches in this group, 1 at the end and 1 at the beginning, such as other parts. Make 1 slip stitch into the first single crochet, and round 2 of the crown is finished. Make a chain and turn the work to the wrong side of the hat and start round 3. Make 1 single crochet into the joining slip stitch and skip this cluster stitch. Go to the chain 2 space and work 2 single crochets only into that, And after that, decrease next 2 single crochets together, 1 and 2. Repeat the work. 1 single crochet into the next stitch, skip next cluster stitch, 2 single crochets into the chain 2 space, and 1 decrease single crochet over next 2 single crochets, and continue this sequence until you reach the end. Now I'm at the end of round 3. Make 1 slip stitch into the beginning single crochet, and in this round we should have 52 stitches in total. Make a chain and turn the work to the right side and start round 4. Make 1 single crochet into the joining slip stitch. After that, make 1 single crochet at top of next decrease stitch, and then decrease next 2 stitches together, 1 and 2. And repeat the work. 1 single crochet into the next stitch, 1 at top of next decrease, and then decrease next 2 stitches together. Again, 1 single crochet into the next, 1 into the next, and decrease next 2 single crochets together, and continue until you reach the end. After making 1 slip stitch into the beginning single crochet, we have 39 stitches in total at the end of round 4. For starting round 5, make a chain and turn the work to the wrong side of the hat, and then make 1 single crochet into the slip stitch, and then decrease next 2 stitches together. Repeat the work. 1 single crochet into the next, 1 decrease stitch over next 2 stitches, 1 single crochet into the next, and then 1 decrease, and continue until the end. Now I'm at the end of round 5 and I have 26 stitches in total. Start next round, round 6, with 1 chain and turn the work to the right side. And after that, make 1 single crochet into the joining slip stitch. Then make 1 chain only and 1 cluster with 2 incomplete double crochets into the base of the same single crochet, 1 and 2. Yarn over, pull through 3 loops on the hook, and then skip 1 stitch only. Go to the next stitch, make 1 single crochet, 1 chain, and 1 cluster stitch into the base of the same single crochet, and skip next stitch. Again, 1 single crochet into the next, 1 chain, 1 cluster into the same stitch, and skip next stitch, and continue this sequence until you reach the end. At the end of round 6, after making the last cluster, skip the last stitch and make 1 slip stitch into the first single crochet of the round, and this is our work at the end of round 6. Start next round with making 1 chain and turn the work, and then decrease this stitch, this joining slip stitch here, pull up a loop from that, and then go to the chain 1 space and pull up a loop from that, and yarn over, pull through 2 loops on the hook. Again, go to the next single crochet, pull up a loop, skip this cluster stitch, and pull a loop from the chain 1, and yarn over, pull through 2 loops. One more time. Pull up a loop from the next single crochet and from the next chain 1, and skip the cluster, and yarn over, pull through 3 loops to create 1 decrease single crochet, and continue this sequence until you reach the end. At the end, make a slip stitch at top of the beginning decrease stitch, and this is our work at the end of round 7. Make a chain and turn the work, and again decrease each of 2 stitches of previous round together to close the hole and make that smaller. Decrease each of next 2 stitches together. The last stitch should be a single crochet, not a decorative single crochet. Make one slip stitch at top of the beginning stitch, and now our hole is very small. Make a chain and cut the yarn. Pull that. And then we're gonna weave in the tail through the front loop of each stitch of the last round. So pass the yarn through a needle and insert the needle into the front loop of each stitch of last round and pull the yarn. Go to the front loop of next stitch, pull the yarn, and repeat this work for other stitches to reach the beginning point again. Okay, and now pull the yarn tightly to close the hole completely. Grab the yarn to the back side of the work from the center. Turn the work to the other side and make some stitches to secure the hole. I attached a pom-pom at top of my hat, and now this is our beautiful beanie hat. I hope you like this video. Please don't forget to subscribe to my channel and like the video and leave a comment. Have a nice day.